Hey guys, Augiesaint here and welcome to the channel. If you guys like Lost Ark as much as I do, you should go ahead and subscribe to the channel as it helps me out and it keeps you up to date on everything Lost Ark. Now with that out the way, let's hop straight into today's patch notes. Today's video is going to be about the September 7 patch notes. And as you guys know, today has been a really bad day. We haven't actually got to play Lost Ark the whole day. Right now, of recording this video, it is 7:54 p.m. for me at night. And they said that it's been delayed like 3 or 4 times since this morning. We should get it coming back live in 6 minutes if it doesn't get delayed again. So that's why I thought I'd just make this video for you guys. We'll talk about the patch notes while we're waiting to play Lost Ark anyway. So let's go over the patch notes. Nothing major, just a bunch of quality of life changes really. A little bit disappointing overall, but you know, some changes is changes and this is all leading towards bigger things anyway. So I will leave this in the description for you guys. You can check it out below if you want to read through it all by yourself. But yeah, let's just go through it. September 7 release notes. The first of September updates arrives in Augiesaint tomorrow. Downtime will begin. Well, this is a little bit late because this is from yesterday. But yeah, we got settings, added new settings, UI display settings, alter HUD size, buff icon size, and the number of buff icons shown. So that's pretty cool if you have, because you know, like when you get a lot of buffs down below, it just adds a little plus, so you can't really see what's there unless you scroll down. So you can mess around with this, and I'm gonna make a video as soon as we can actually get in game and try this out. I'm going to make a video about all this. If it seems a little bit in depth, I'm going to go through it and make a video separately on that. Add an option to favorite different settings along with new widget under the mini map to quickly access favorite settings. That's cool. Add a new tab under gameplay named combat related settings. That's cool too, I guess. Content status improvements. Update the content status UI to better display the status of contents in relation to its completion on each character. This includes adding new settings, changing how the status is shown, and implementing the following updates. Added full screen option should check detailed completion status of all content. So I guess when you like look what character, what raids and stuff you've done for the week with a like task tracker, maybe it's going to change that. So we'll see what that is there. Content that you cannot obtain gold from can now be displayed. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then moving on, we got social systems, global chat improvements. You can now write announcements in global chat. You can search past messages in global chat. Okay, so there's some global chat, there's chat system improvements, added combat and content filters. Cool. General community updates. Chat command to block other players using block or ban, followed by their character name. All friends and block players have been converted to roster wide. Okay, so you only have to block them once. You don't have to like block them on every single character. Proving grounds. There's some proving out. You can move to the camera point of view with WSD and D keys. You can zoom in and out camera with Q and E keys. Okay, so it's just some proving ground changes. Stronghold update. The recommended Stronghold tab in the Stronghold members menu has been improved with additional filters. Added a Stronghold activity notebook that contains weekly missions and replaces the previous weekly Stronghold quests. Okay, that's cool because I like stopped doing them after a while. It was so repetitive, the 2 quests each week. Just do like research and send out 10 ships or something. Pet ranch updates. Split the vital items in the Jellycook exchange shop between 3 separate tabs. Pet supply, skin, and other. Okay, just to make it a little bit easier. Added new items to the pet ranch vendor. Legendary rare card pack. Oh, okay, that's nice. We can finally get the legendary card packs, so save up your cookies for those. We'll probably make a video on the pet ranch again, like a detailed one. I do have a basic one on my channel if you want to go check it out. But yeah, we'll make a detailed pet ranch guide after we play around with all these new settings. We've got Phoenix Plume, Eternal Essence, Pet Expertise Potion. The number of weekly legendary uncommon card packs available has been increased from 1 to 6. So we can get 6 card packs a week. That's pretty nice. The number of weekly soul leaf, okay, that's increased as well. Added the lore channel. And it's accessible while in the stronghold. I guess it's just like stronghold chat pretty much. Consolidated the stronghold acceleration ships into a single stronghold activity acceleration ship item. Reduced dispatch. Okay, so that's just less clutter pretty much in your inventory. Existing acceleration chips stored in mail, material storage, integrated storage, or other existing storage can be disassembled to obtain strong. Okay, so if you have old ones, you can just dismantle them to get the new one, I guess. Improve the stronghold HUD in the upper left corner and added a like button called Save Stronghold. Cool. Just little things. Added invite other players function while you're in Stronghold. You can now acquire Stronghold badges from completing. That's cool. So you can like probably see it on your profile, character profile. Instead of having to manually place each piece of Stronghold prop theme yourself, a new theme placement menu has been added. I guess to just make it easier to place it all. But yeah, that's just some Stronghold stuff there. Trixion improvements. Probably my most favorite thing about this patch is the new Trixion improvements have been made so that all following settings can be changed in the Trixion training center. Combat stats, that's good. Skills, tripods, that's huge because tripods give you massive damage increase. So I can actually make videos and show you guys like the difference of having all your tripods versus not having them. It's like the best damage you can get for the gold that it's costs to get those. Skill runes, that's pretty good too. Gems, really good too. Engravings and cards. But yeah, the tripods over there for me is like really huge. And then the gems and cards is also pretty good as well. The card set affected can be equipped by selecting the desired total awakening value. That's nice. You can actually try out what Light of Salvation 30 piece will be like with the 15% increased damage. The maximum combat stat points has been increased to 2900 points with a cap of 1850 per stat. That's pretty nice. I don't think we can even reach those right now, but it's still pretty cool. Material storage. Add a new content storage tab in inventory. This holds 3 categories of items: event tokens, materials, exchange materials from Una's Chaos and Chaos line. Okay, that's huge because I got a lot of these Chaos dungeon things taking up space, and the Chaos line as well in my roster storage. So that's going to clean that up. The Una's task as well. That'll be nice. Skin material. Various dyes. Move 3 items. The Stronghold storage, the Verno, Calder, and Aurea's woodworking box. Okay, that's pretty cool. Guild updates. Not really too interested in that if you want to go through them there, but it seems remove the ability to refresh weekly tasks. Now check each type of weekly task with filters. Added filters, blah blah blah. I did, yeah, that you can just like what you do now with the guild. If you're a guild master, you reset you use bloodstones to reroll the tasks until you get the 3 that you want. Apparently, you can just choose those straight away now without having to reroll. So that's really nice. What else we got? Swap gear, skill outside battle workshop. Okay, it's just guild stuff there. General controller support improvements. We don't really care about controller support. Key guide, I guess it's also for controller. Adventure tome cooking updates. That's pretty good. Yawn, gourmet, stir-fried mushrooms. Mushrooms will now only spawn within the mushroom cultivation grounds of the unfinished garden instead of being spread out. It's pretty cool. I have heard this is like pretty much a nerf to the cooking for Yawn, Phaeton, and Rondel. But yeah, to me it seems over there that one's a little bit easier. But I read one of them seemed like it was like a nerf actually, not a buff. But apparently this is all just buff to the cooking for your adventure term. So if you haven't finished off your cooking for Yawn, Phaeton, and Rohondo, now's the time to go and do it. It's a little bit easier. Added 2 new hair types. I mean, that's the biggest thing about this patch, am I right? That's like our main content right there. Anyway, card pack icons have been updated to reflect the rarity. Okay. Balance updates. Now this is what we're all looking forward to, and it's not what we're looking forward to. That's pretty much PvP changes on all the slowing stuff. Numbing effect. Water round kick tripod now decreases the target's movement speed for 2 seconds instead of 4 seconds. It's mainly just PvP with all the slows. They've reduced them all to like 2 seconds instead of 4 seconds. Pretty much every single class has a slow. There's Berserker, Wardancer, Scrapper, Striker, Sharpshooter, Gunslinger, Arcanist, Sorceress, and Shadowhunter. They've all been nerfed in PvP. Reduced damage taken in PvP by 9%. Okay, so that's a buff for Shadowhunter then. Demonic Slash, the numbing effect tripod now decreases the target's attack and movement speed for 3 seconds instead of 5 seconds. So that is a nerf then again. Those are all nerfs, and then the top one is a buff. But yeah, it's mainly just PvP stuff. So if you are into PvP, the class changes for you this time around is focused on PvP. So go have a look at that. Bug fixes and minor system improvements. There's a lot. So we're not going to go through all of these, but you guys can check them in the... You can come read this yourself as well. Let's just go through some of them there. Fix an issue with Berserker's HP in the party UI, so that's cool. We'll fix that. Switching from Berserker burst mode. Issue that could occur while trying to change the guild name to guild name existing on a different server. Okay, the HUD size can now be changed freely in the Room of Growth. I don't know what the Room of Growth is, but we'll find out. I did read here somewhere that Striker's kick won't go through anymore. Loot auction mail has been changed from standard to express, so it can be claimed immediately instead of using a pet or mail. That's huge. Especially for busing. You don't need to open it through your pet anymore. You can just get it straight from the mailbox. And just anything you buy in general, you can just go straight to the mailbox. Fixed an issue where skill rune other than the selected one would be equipped when right-clicking on a skill rune while hovering the mouse over it in a book of coordination. Okay, the crisis avoidance. Striker, there we go. Striker's lightning kick will no longer go through the boss enemies. So that's pretty good for them. I've heard that's really annoying when that happens to you. Fix an issue where presets will not change when entering Chaos Dungeon while skill is on cooldown. Okay, that's nice because that's really annoying when you go into a Chaos Dungeon and you can't change the skill cooldown. Fix the rare issue where characters would die while in safe zone during certain mechanics in phase 3 of Argos. Okay, that's interesting. I guess it's the when you stand in the rain phase when you got to stand in that bubble to get invincibility. That's probably that because I have died to that before, so that's pretty cool. Maybe it'll make. I hope they fix the seeds on Argos. Like that's the most annoying part in P3 and Argos, especially when you're two-man bossing. Trying to pick up all the seeds is really annoying. Fixed an issue where some epic report items were not sorted based on how much report XP they granted for report NPCs. Okay. Ancient waterfall tripod and connectivity. Fixed an issue where characters would occasionally not be able to move when arriving. Okay, that's pretty good then. Fixed an issue where pet features could occasionally not be used in raid after completing phase 3. That's pretty weird. Fixed an issue where roster XP was not earned when clearing certain tower levels. Okay, that's pretty good. That's fixed. Guide investigator quest. What else we got? Issue with some Makoko seeds hidden in Totopia or floating in the air. That's pretty good. I heard about that one. Rare issue where characters would move under the terrain in certain locations in Port Corona. Never had that happen. Tooltips display. Critical hit. Raid value. What else? Endcliff. Guardian breath. Let's reduce the difficulty on various T1 and Tier 2 tower levels. Okay, I didn't know that was a glitch, but cool, I guess. The T1 and T2 tower is a little bit easier. They can get your roster a little bit quicker. Multiple gems, the same effect. Inroads, gem item cannot risking mark correctly. Okay, that's pretty cool. And yeah, so a lot of bug fixes, really nothing major. We got 2 new hairstyles. And we got a little bit of updates to the pet ranch, and then the Trixion improvements for me is probably the biggest thing about this patch. Hopefully we get Scouter like in the next 2 weeks or so, because I'm really excited for Scouter. And then Clown, our boy Clown as well. Cool set on. Got to get that raid down, you know? Hopefully we get all of that stuff soon, and this update is actually live when this video is up. Hopefully I'm in-game actually playing some Lost Ark, as I have been itching to play all day. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching the video. If you liked it, please drop a like and a sub. It helps me out so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Augiesaint out.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying.